I'm just giving you an update on the book, movie, slash dating service. I mean, it's grown into so many things. First, it was just a dating service, then it was a book. No, it was a book first, then it was a dating service. And now I'm thinking movie here. Okay. And I created a Twitter page for it. I'll put the link down below. You can check it out. I'm just curious if there's really a market. You know, because are people really against the elites? Are they for them? Do they want to marry them? Do they want to date them? Do they want to work for them? I'm just wondering. Because from what I'm seeing, I'm noticing that the road traveled to hell is more heavily traveled, and the road to heaven is few and narrow. So it's looking like there's a lot of people on the road trying to get over, trying to become a member of a secret society. They're willing to sell out like it's nothing. And I'm just really surprised because I never knew so many people would just be so naive and just let the lack of knowledge, the lack of faith, belief, hope, just, take them over, basically. Sorry. This kind of needs to be washed here. Oh, wait. So, I just, think it's going to be either a lot of people wanting to sign up and become members, buy the book, watch the movie, or it's just going to be hardly anybody. People are going to just be in fear to even like it, to even follow the page, to be seen buying it, to go to a movie, because maybe they're thinking they could possibly lose money. Maybe they can't get a good job. They know all the elites own all the, big top companies. Every girl's dream is to be Cinderella, Snow White, have their knight in shining armor come and rescue them. And it's always got to be a rich guy. I mean, that's all women are, taught all our lives is to, meet a good, wealthy man. And then all your troubles are going to be fine. You don't have to worry about food. You don't have to worry about shelter or anything. You're taken care of up until you get old. You don't have to worry about your house getting taken away when you go to a nursing home. You don't have to worry about leaving your kids in debt, paying off your bills, selling off your stuff to estate sales. People, it's going to be hard for them to just change their way of being taught for so long, to always want to be recruited and be a part of a secret society. That it's going to take a lot of mind control, breaking, surviving, realizing, what happened. And now I'm not saying every person who has any wealth or money is just bad. Don't get me wrong, but you just have to be careful. And that's what the book, the dating service, the movie is all about. And I'm just talking about the market, and it's infiltrated with a lot of dating services that cater to the elites. I was watching this show called A Millionaire Matchmaker, and there's this woman on there. She kind of almost looks like a witch, and she's this heavy-set woman, and she, is real homely, and I guess she knows all the keys to getting all these rich guys to pay her, and then somehow she, sorry about that. Somehow she, gets the guys to pay her all this money, and she recruits all these women and critiques them and tells them, what to do for these men to want to date them or whatever. And she's like the swing woman or whatever. And she has her own little reality show. And, they probably have a few of these shows on TV. I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of them, but I'm just giving you an idea that these people have made a fortune off of setting up people in wrong relationships. And they don't give you a lot of the ratios on how many of them are married, how many of them are successful, don't end up divorced, in domestic violence relationships, unhappy, want their refunds. They're not going to tell you all that. Okay, they're just going to try to make their client happy, which is usually the guy who can't get anybody. He's usually so elite that women don't really want to be with him because they've heard the stories of the other women and what they've been through, and how he's controlling, how he, watches your every move. He's calling you all the time. He doesn't treat you honorably. The stories women tell them. It gets around, even though men think, oh, well, no one's ever going to know. I can just go around mistreating women all the time, and it never is going to get out. But women talk, okay? And you can speak interpersonal, communication. And you can, be like telling the story of something without even talking. I mean, people can see through it. And if you're, in some of these dysfunctional relationships, it's not hard to see, what's going on. And, people can probably try to hide it, but these men, they keep these women sheltered, they keep them economically, so where they can't even, go to the ATM without permission, they can't go to the store, they can't just have any type of freedom. And they get them so where they don't even, after a while, want to do anything because they're just so depressed and stuff. And that's how the whole, I guess, intent on it is to get the woman depressed. I'm thinking, so that she doesn't want to do nothing or whatever and get out on her own or be independent in any kind of way. And God forbid, if you want to start your own business or make any money, there will be tons of roadblocks up. And it's not about like, hey, let me help you, let me, lend you this money, let me make things easier for you. No, it's not even about that, okay? It's about trying to you know, make things more difficult, make it everything harder. So sad. But it happens. Oh, I better turn. I'm going to run out of gas. I get to talking and I forgot my light thing was coming on. Shoot. But, yeah, so just watch out. Please do.